We're back with live pictures from Paris, France this morning. The long wait is finally over as the City of Light takes center stage to officially welcome the world's greatest athletes. But ahead of the opening ceremonies this morning, a number of passengers are stranded as 3 high-speed train routes in France were vandalized overnight. The state-owned railway operator said arsonists had targeted installations along the lines connecting Paris with other cities. Officials urged all travelers to postpone their journeys while those repairs are being made. And of course, with a significant international event like the Olympics, we wanted to bring in Phil Carter, former Secret Service agent with 2 decades of law enforcement experience. I know, Phil, you're also the principal and founder of Sierra Consulting locally here in Greenville. It's always good to see you.
Yeah, good to be here. Thank you.
Glad you're here. So let's talk first about the Olympics in general. I mean, this is a big event, and it's not just a stationary event. This is a moving event. They're going down the river's end. How do you secure something like that?
So this security started a year ago, 2 years ago, and what they'll do is they'll form a perimeter outside of the main travelway, and they'll work everything in. Now you cannot take a train downtown. You have to get off early. No shipments in. They search everything, and you have to walk in to be part of it. So they've got it locked down.
And from a perspective of number of law enforcement as well, I believe it's 45,000 law enforcement on site here. What does that look like from a coordination standpoint? How do they talk to each other? How do they secure things?
So it's interesting and to know that France's police force is different than ours. France has a national police force. It would be comparable to if you saw a Greenville County car riding around that said FBI. Right, so they have a national militarized police force that is part of the military, so their comms will be no problem for them.
And from a security standpoint, obviously we covered that major incident this morning on the train lines. You know, from a security perspective, you mentioned that the security perimeters were closed in. For something like that outside of the security perimeter, is that shocking to you, or is that just given how it works?
It's not shocking, and if I were France, I would take it as a win. They attack outward because they couldn't get inside, right? So that's the takeaway from it. And while they call it vandalism, it's probably more than vandalism, but it's definitely a light attack.
And how does it work going back to the Olympics, you know, from an IOC standpoint, from an athlete standpoint? Do those teams have individual security, or is it all coordinated with France or the IOC?
Oh, of course. You know, for the Americans, the FBI is neck deep. The FBI has more than likely been helping the French for the past year, 2 years, getting ready for it. They will help with the security of in an advisement role for the athletes, and yeah, so they'll have them good to go.
And final question for you this morning, you know, obviously if we're watching here from home, we're probably not in Paris, but for the people that either are there or people that attend events like this, what's something people should know about how security works, maybe something they can avoid doing that might appear suspicious or something of that nature?
So most people, you know, Americans don't like to be locked down. You know, as we all know, Americans don't like to stand in line, but we do it. The big thing is most people act like they know what they should do. The big thing is if you see something, say something. That's the takeaway, right? It's not how you should act. Everyone knows how they should act, but it's that suspicious person that maybe no one else sees that you should point out.
Always good insights.
Yeah,
Phil Carter, Sierra Consulting. Good to have you here. Good to get your experience as well as we get excited for the Olympics coming up here in just a few minutes.
Thank you.
Phil, thank you.